Hi guys, I'm Sly Guy, and we're here with another tier list. I'm doing one more tier list that I know of. Maybe I'll find another one and I'll do it. But I got a tier list right here. I got 151 Pokemon here. Actually, it's more than 151 Pokemon because there's Megas and stuff. And here's my YouTube channel, guys. I got a lot of videos here. I do gaming videos. I'm playing Octodad right now. And I do Pokemon videos too. I talk about Sword and Shield rumors, play Pokemon Showdown. There's some Pokemon, some games. Come join me, subscribe. I'm a small channel. Help me out here. But without further ado, I'm gonna be doing the original 151 Pokemon, and this list has the Megas of the Gen 1 Pokemon, and it also has the Alolan forms of the Gen 1 Pokemon. So I'll just rank them too. Whatever, it's fine. To make it a little shorter, I'm only gonna use the highest evolutions. Like, for example, the starters, I'm only gonna do Venusaur, Charizard. And Charizard, I'm only gonna do the final evolutions of all Pokemon, and then if they're like single evolutions like Tauros, I'm obviously just gonna do Tauros too. Obviously, because I honestly don't really care about the basic forms and the middle evolutions. I do, like, some rare occasions. If I do, I'll put them in the list, but most of the time I don't. They're cute, and that's pretty much it. But without any more further delay, let's make this list. Starting out with Venusaur right here. I hope you guys can see that. Venusaur, I'm gonna put great or good. I'm gonna put Venusaur in good. Just because Mega Venusaur is here, I'm gonna put Mega Venusaur in great. And I'm gonna be doing the same thing to Blastoise and Mega Blastoise. And Charizard's obviously in the astounded thing. Charizard is a fantastic Pokemon. I love Charizard. I don't care if it gets too much attention. It obviously deserves that attention because it's just awesome. Mega Charizard X, also astounded. And Mega Charizard Y, I'm gonna put in great. I like Mega Charizard X better than Y. It was the other way around in the very beginning, but I changed my opinion. I like X better because X can do a little more competitively than Y. Y is very one-dimensional, and X you can do a couple different things with it. But that's the starters right there. I like them all. Blastoise is pretty good. Venusaur. I think I like regular Venusaur better than Blastoise because you can actually do a couple things with Venusaur. You can make it bulky. You can make it a Sun Sweeper. You can make it a Z Celebrate Sweeper. Like, a lot of cool things with Blastoise. I mean, Venusaur, a lot of cool things with Venusaur. Blastoise is just really a bulky Rapid Spinner. And then moving on. First Pokemon here, we got the Caterpie evolution. We got Butterfree. I hope you can see Butterfree here. Honestly, Butterfree is a little bad. I would put it in middle range just because, like, Butterfree is like a very nostalgic Pokemon. Out of all, like, obviously all the original Gen 1 Pokemon are pretty nostalgic, but some like Charizard obviously holds high ground. I think Butterfree holds pretty high ground too in being nostalgic, but I wish I got a Mega. Beedrill's middle range. Mega Beedrill though, Mega Beedrill is great. I love Mega Beedrill. And Butterfree would be in middle range maybe if it had a Mega. I don't know why Butterfree doesn't get a Mega, it's really lame. Pidgeot, I don't care about Pidgeot. Pidgeot's just little. I'm not even gonna put it in middle range. Pidgeot's a little bad. Mega Pidgeot though, Mega Pidgeot's good. I'll put him in good range. This tier list has a lot more options to place Pokemon than my other couple tiers. Alolan Rattata and regular Rattata. Raticate. Alolan Raticate, regular Raticate. Just check my record and you should be able to see these. I honestly like both of these pretty equally. I used to kind of not like Alolan Raticate, but I kind of have fun using Alolan Raticate and Peeves sometimes. So I'm just going to put them both in little bad, because they're still not that good. Like, regular Raticate got Guts, which is my favorite ability, and Alolan Raticate got Hustle, so it still hits pretty hard, and it got Dark Stab too, so it's kind of cool. Fearow. I honestly think Fearow is just bad. I don't care about Fearow at all. Fearow would be cool to get a Mega Evolution. I mean, a lot of around 1 birds are just bad. Next we got Arbok. Arbok's bad too. I don't really care about Arbok. I'm actually going to put Pikachu. Pikachu's a good mon. Because obviously Pikachu, being the mascot of Pokemon, like, it's a fantastic mascot. Like, everybody loves Pikachu. And even if you don't like Pokemon, you know what Pikachu is. Especially with Detective Pikachu coming out now. I love Detective Pikachu. I finally saw it like last week. It is such a fun movie. We got the Raichus, Alolan Raichu and regular Raichu. I like Alolan Raichu way better than regular Raichu. I don't think Alolan Raichu will be in great. I think if it had a better ability. And then regular Raichu is just middle range. Alolan Raichu, good. Regular Raichu, middle range. Also, Alolan Raichu Shiny is way better than regular Raichu Shiny. I love Alolan Raichu Shiny. Now we got more Alola forms. I like Alolan Sandslash better. I'll put Alolan Sandslash in it good. It got a really good design. And Flush Rush is kind of cool. Sandslash is kind of middle range. Pretty bland, I'd say, of a Pokemon. It got a great shiny though. Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen's a good Pokemon. I like Nidoqueen. Got Sheer Force, one of my favorite abilities. But Nidoking is also astounding. Nidoking is in my top 3 favorite Gen 1 Pokemon of all time. I love Nidoking. I wish it was just a little faster and just hit a little harder. I really wish it got a stat buff. But, like I said, it got Sheer Force, my favorite ability. Also, Nidoking Shiny is also awesome. Clefable, really bad. I freaking hate Clefable. Especially nowadays, now that it has a fairy type and it's so annoying to battle. Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales, regular Ninetales. Alolan Ninetales is a great Alolan form. One of my favorite Alolan forms. Cool, unique typing. Like, it got a great ability, Snow Warning. It got Aurora Veil, which is cool. Regular Ninetales, I'm going to put in middle range. Regular Ninetales is actually doing okay in competitive too, because it got Drought. And people are using Nasty Plot with it. I think if Ninetales stats were like a little bit higher, it'll be a lot better. Wigglytuff is also going to middle range. I like Wigglytuff. I like its design. It's adorable. If you don't hate me, but why are there 2 Zubats? Seeing that, there's 2 Zubats. Golbat's really bad. I don't care. Like, I would put Golbat in God Awful if Golbat didn't evolve into Crobat. But Golbat's it's obviously such an annoying Pokemon. Vileplume, I like Vileplume. Now that I got String Sap too, like, I like using Vileplume. It's one of my more, like, underrated Pokemon to use. I haven't used it recently, but, like, when I first got String Sap, I used it a lot. And I really like using it. I really like Vileplume right now. Parasect is really bad. I really don't care about it. Even though I love Bug-type Pokemon, like, Parasect is just one of the bugs I do not care about. Venomoth, though. Venomoth is good. It got Tinted Lens, good stab, it got Quiver Dance. I can set up and, like, sweep a team. Little Venomoth. TT! I'm doing a video! I think Venomoth is really solid. I'm surprised, like, how good it is. Then we got the Duggies, Alolan Dugtrio and regular Dugtrio. Alolan Dugtrio is the worst Alolan form by far. I hate Alolan Dugtrio. Like, not only does it look freaking stupid, but it's worse than the regular Dugtrio. Regular Dugtrio got Arena Trap. Arena Trap Dugtrio is in the Uber tier. Alolan Dugtrio is in, I don't even think it's untiered. I don't even think it's in PU. I think it's untiered. Alolan Dugtrio is garbage, so it fails as an Alolan form. It's freaking dumb looking, and it's horrible. Regular Dugtrio, I don't play Ubers. so I'm not too known for its competitive. I don't use it competitively because I don't play Ubers. I'm gonna put it in middle range. I don't hate Dugtrio, and I like it more than Sandslash. It's definitely above Sandslash as a ground type. As I like Diglett and Dugtrio's cries in the Pokemon anime, like Diggly, trio. I like it. I think that's how it goes. We got the Persians, Alolan Persian, regular Persian. I don't care about Alolan Persian. Alolan Persian also looks stupid. It is a little bit better than regular Persian. It got better type and decent ability and fur coat, also Technician. And you know what? Actually, I'm gonna put Alolan Persian in really bad. Also with Persian, I don't care about any of these two. Like, I think just competitively, I like Alolan Persian a little bit better, just because it's a little more useful. But I still think it's kind of stupid looking. Also, we got Golduck now. I don't really care about Golduck, to be honest. I'm just gonna put him a little bad. It's not horrible. Its shiny is bad though. Psyduck got a great shiny. Golduck shiny is bad. Primeape, also don't care about Primeape. Primeape is going in a little bad spot. But now we got Arcanine, and Arcanine is... There are so many Pokemon here. It's not little bad. Arcanine is a great Pokemon. Like, it looks good. It's... Like, it got good stats, decent abilities, good move pull. Like, there's a lot. Arcanine got a lot of good stuff going on for it. Really like it. Then we got Poliwrath. Don't really care about Poliwrath. Also put him in a little bad spot. And Alakazam. I don't use Alakazam too much. I'm going to put him in the good slot because Alakazam is a classic Mon. I'm also going to put its Mega in the good slot because I'm not too known. I don't know Alakazam too well. Same for Machamp. I don't know Machamp too well either, but I think I prefer Alakazam over Machamp just because Alakazam is a little better. And I didn't have friends who played Pokemon when I was a kid, when I did play Pokemon, so I didn't have anybody to trade with, so I never got to use them competitively too much. I use them in Smogon like every now and then, but not too much experience from it from them, and their designs don't... I'm not too crazy about their designs, but they're pretty solid Pokemon. They're definitely really classic, so... Victory Bell? I actually kind of like Victory Bell. It got Gluttony, which is one of my favorite abilities. I wish it was just had higher stats, maybe. I'll put it in the middle range. Victory Bell's alright. I kind of really liked Victory Bell back in the, a little bit ago, but it's kind of fallen down for me now that I think Vileplume got String Step. Actually, Victory Bell also got String Step, but I want to use Victory Bell more of a setup Pokemon than a bulky Pokemon. Tentacruel, I don't really care about Tentacruel. It's actually not too bad in competitive Pokemon, so I'm going to put it in just a little bad spot. Then we got, I hope you can see the Pokemon here, the list is so big. We got the Golems, Alolan Golem and regular Golem. I like Alolan Golem more than regular Golem. I really don't care about regular Golem at all. In fact, regular Golem, little bad. Alolan Golem is solid though. I'll put Alolan Golem in middle range. But it's pretty cool that Alolan Golem gets Magnet Pull too. It can benefit from that. It gets a good attack stat. And it gets a 4 times weakness, but regular Golem gets 2 of them, so not that much better. I'll say Golem could be another one of those just really classic mons from Generation 1, but I don't really care about Golem. It looks kind of dumb. Then we got Rapidash. Rapidash is alright. I'm gonna put Rapidash in middle range. I don't love it. I don't hate it. Rapidash is alright. Rapidash is cool. Amazing shiny. That's definitely true. Maybe if it was a little more stronger attack-wise. the Slowbros. Regular Slowbro, Mega Slowbro. Regular Slowbro, put in Mega middle range. And where Mega Slowbro, I'm putting bad. Mega Slowbro just looks stupid. It looks way too stupid. Slowbro's alright though, I guess, for generator. It got a wide move pull. You can do a lot of different things with Slowbro. People have been running Future Sight like lately. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. I want to try to do like a Future Sight thing going on with it. Slowbro's alright. Then we got Magneton. I mean, I'll put Magneton in middle range. Magneton actually isn't bad competitively, even though Magnezone's a thing now. But Magneton's in UU, which is which is great for a middle evolution. It's one of the best mid evolutions in the game. Like, it's really impressive because it got Magnapole. It still got a pretty high special attack stat. It's even faster than Magnezone, which is cool. Really interesting there. Farfetch, I don't give a crap about Farfetch. There's no point in it. It's stupid. Just a pointless mon. Dodrio, I don't care about Dodrio that much. I'm going to put in a little bad. It has a good attack stat, really fast, and now it gets access to Jump Kick now, so it's a pretty hard hitter, but it's just super frail. It is fast, but it isn't the fastest. I mean, like, if it had higher attacking speed, it would be pretty damn good. But its speed and its attack is average. Its speed is above average. Dewgong, I don't give a crap about Dewgong. It's just there's nothing cool about Dewgong. It's really lame. Not very good either. Then we got the Mucks. Regular Muck, really, I don't care about regular Muck, but Alolan Muck. Alolan Muck is great. Another one of my favorite Alolan forms. It looks like it's still just a pile of sludge, but just the color scheme and just the little rocks, like the rock teeth. Like, it's such a small little thing that they can do with a pile of sludge, but it just makes it look so much cooler than regular Muck. Like, and it gets Gluttony, one of my favorite abilities. And Poison Touch, which is also a pretty decent ability for Grimer. Muck. It's a Muck. Cloyster. I used to really like Cloyster back in the day, but now it's pretty middle range for me. I mean, it's cool that it got Shell Smash. It's cool that it got Shell Smash. It's a great Shell Smasher. It got Rapid Spin. It looks pretty cool. And I don't like its shiny, especially not as much as Shellder. Like, it's pretty disappointing that Shellder has this cool orange, and then Cloyster just evolves into a weird blue. But Gengar's, I'll say probably out of all of the trade evolutions in this generation, Gengar's probably the coolest looking one. But still, I don't have much experience competitively with it, so I'm just going to put it in good. And I'm going to put Mega Gengar in middle range, because it's an Uber Pokemon and I don't really use it. And every time I do like online battles and face Uber Pokemon, I see this Pokemon all the time. And it's really annoying facing, because I'm actually trying to use fun mons that aren't too bad. That are kind of bad, but still fun to use. So, I like Gengar better than Mega Gengar. Onix is a little bad. Like, it sucks competitively. Like, it definitely needed an evolution. It's great. Steelix is awesome. I love Steelix. Steelix just looks amazing. It's one of the best designed Pokemon. In my opinion, Steelix looks great. Onix looks good, but it's still trash. Hypno, I don't care about Hypno at all. Like, Hypno sucks. It's not good competitively. Like, Alakazam's in this generation, so why would you use Hypno when Alakazam is a thing? Like, Hypno's trash. Kingler? I love Kingler, right? I like using Kingler a lot. I'm going to put Kingler in great right now. I'm really feeling Kingler. I don't know why I like Kingler as much as I do right now. But, I mean, it has my favorite ability. It has Liquidation, which is the perfect water type move to abuse sheer force with. It gets decent coverage. Like, its special attack stat is like bad, but since it got sheer force, like some sets even run like Ice Beam for it, because it still hits pretty damn hard with a Life Orb and sheer force. Like, I love Kingler. I wish it had Mega. I would love to see a Mega Kingler. And then we got Electrode. Electrode is alright. I don't really care about it too much. Its shiny's not bad, but I mean it's really fast, but like that's the only thing it got going on. I'm gonna put in a little bad. Eggies, Alolan Executor, regular Executor. I gotta put all of these Pokemon. There's so many Pokemon on my list, it's getting so big. And this is why I am not doing the basic Pokemon. Plus, all the basic Pokemon besides Pikachu would be just middle range and below, because I really have no great opinion over them. Because pretty much my opinion is, it looks cute, but I just am training it to evolve it into its final forms. That's just my knowledge to it. Okay, where were the Eggies here? I honestly don't really care about Executor too much. I don't hate it. Put it on a little bad. And I'm going to put a Alolan Executor in middle range because the long neck is obviously hilarious and it's a meme. And I love memes. PewDiePie got me into memes. The Marowak. Alolan Marowak. Regular Marowak. I don't really care about regular Marowak that much. God, look how big my list is getting. God, my list is getting huge. But regular Marowak, these are my top 3 Alolan forms right here. Alolan Marowak, Alolan Muck, Alolan Ninetales. Alolan Marowak just looks great. It got a cool typing. Got a great ghost physical stab, which not really any other physical ghost attackers have except for Marshadow. But that's the reason why Alolan Marowak is as good as it is, because it actually has a spammable physical ghost attack, unlike most other physical ghost attackers. But Alolan Marowak is awesome. I love it. Now, what do we got next? Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. Whoops. I don't really care about these two, honestly. I used to, really like Hitmonlee back in the day. And Hitmonlee is always my Pokemon of choice. Like, once I get to that fighting dojo and get to choose between one of these two Pokemon, I always choose Hitmonlee. But I don't even think at this point I would put Hitmonlee in middle range. I think it's a little bad. And Hitmonchan's just bad. I don't care about it at all. Its shiny blue gloves are cool, but that's about it. It's annoying in PU tier 2 because it's one of the best Pokemon in that tier. Fucking Lickitung. Right there. Lickitung is my least favorite Pokemon of all time. So I don't have to say nothing else about it. This Pokemon is disgusting. There's no reason why it should exist. There's no reason why it needed a new evolution in Generation 4. Like, get this Pokemon out of here. It is horrible. Moving on. Weezing, I love Weezing. I don't know why I like Weezing so much, but Weezing's also another great Pokemon. I love Weezing. I just love using it. It's a decent physical wall. It got Will-O-Wisp. It got T-Spikes. It got Fire Stab. I wish it got a Mega with that was Fire Poison type. Like, Weezing will be so much better with a Mega. It got Haze. It got Destiny Bond. It got a lot of options. I love Weezing. Love using it. Rhydon. Rhydon's a good Pokemon. Rhydon, awesome design. Like, pretty solid too. Like, for a middle evolution of a Rhyperior's a thing. Like, people like Rhyperior, like Rhydon could even be better than Rhyperior in a lot of situations. Rhydon's really solid. Like it. Love it. Won't change a thing about it. Chansey's fucking annoying. I'll put it in a little bad though, because even though I freaking hate facing it like everybody else does. I mean, it's a classic Pokemon, especially in the anime, and I like facing it in the wild because it gives you a bunch of XP. Man, this is a long list, man. This is hard to do. I'm so glad I'm not doing any of these Pokemon because it'll be like, don't care, don't care. Alright, Kangaskhan's. I don't really. Speaking of don't care, I don't really care about these two. Kangaskhan, little bad. Mega Kangaskhan, little bad because I hate facing Kangaskhan. Well, when I go into PSS or anything and do the random battles and the Festival Plaza random battles, like I'm always against the Mega Kangaskhan. I'm always against all the Uber Legendaries, all the Primals, and Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Gengar. It's so annoying. Their designs are fine. Tangela's alright. I like Tangrowth a lot better. Like, I don't really use Tangela ever. I'll put it a little bad. It's not horrible. Seadra. I don't really care about Seadra. I won't even put it in middle range, because who uses Seadra in this game? Seadra's horrible. In Gen 1, Kandra is not even that. I mean, Kandra with Swift Swim is great, but that's about it. Seaking, I don't care about Seaking at all. Seaking is a bad Pokemon. I don't care about it. It's just it's a goldfish. Starmie though? Starmie's a solid mon. God, no. Look how big my list is getting. My list is getting so big now, like all of you guys, once I'm in this screen, all of you guys can see is a top, and you can barely see my bottom tier, my god-awful tier right here of these three beautiful, horrible Pokemon. Mr. Mime? I'm going to put Mr. Mime in a really bad thing. I would put in god-awful, but the Detective Pikachu movie made me like Mr. Mime a little bit. Like, that was a funny Mr. Mime made me giggle a couple times. Like, it was pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie. Like, really like Mr. Mime's, what they did with Mr. Mime in the Detective Pikachu movie. Besides that, Mr. Mime sucks. Cypher's a cool Pokemon. Cypher's really cool. One of the coolest looking Pokemon of this generation. It is not very good competitively. Like, you definitely use Scizor, but Cypher is amazing. I didn't get a shiny Cypher in Pokemon Go, though, when they did that event, so that sucks. Jinx. Get down there, Jinx. I don't even get to say anything about you. You're just trash. Nobody uses Jinx. I like the Buzz Magmar. I don't really care about these two, to be honest. Especially Magmar. I'll put Magmar. Magmar's bad. Electabuzz is a little bad. Like, you never use these in Gen 1 when you're playing Generation 1. And I don't really use their evolutions either too much, so. Bottom of the list, Magmar looks kind of stupid. Electabuzz looks pretty cool. Gotta give him that. Pinsir? I never really cared about Pinsir too much, but Mega Pinsir right there is one of my favorite Megas. But Pinsir, so since I got some Mega, Pinsir's middle range. Pinsir looks really cool, to be honest, and his shiny isn't bad either. Like, also not a lot of Pokemon look like shiny Pinsir. Like shiny Pinsir is kind of unique with other shinies, which is cool. Tauros is definitely middle range. I wish Tauros was a little stronger attack-wise. I think it's fast enough, but I wish it hit harder. Even on the special side too, because once again it got sheer force, which is one of my favorite abilities. But if it just had a little more higher attack stat. That Gyarados is my favorite Generation 1 Pokemon, so it's astounding. Like, Gyarados is amazing. Like, it's insanely good, even all the way up to Generation 7. Like, Gyarados is still amazing. And, God, it's such a cool Pokemon. It looks so cool. The design is perfect. I put Mega Gyarados lower than regular Gyarados. I actually like regular Gyarados better than Mega Gyarados. But Mega Gyarados is still like solid Mega. Next, Lapras. To be honest, Lapras is a little bad. Like, this is probably my most controversial opinion. I don't care about Lapras at all. Like, I don't know why so many people like Lapras so much. Like, I don't care about its design that much. Like, there's nothing special about its design to me. And, like, Lapras sucks. It's not a good Pokemon. Like, it's really bad. The only stat that it got, its only good stat is its HP. And it's not even that bulky. And it has an ice type, and so it has so many weaknesses. Like, it's not a good Pokemon. Like, it needs a Mega. I don't know why it hasn't gotten a Mega yet, but it definitely needs one. I don't hate Lapras, but it's nowhere near my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Ditto. Ditto's alright. I like Ditto. I never really used Ditto competitively. I think I tried using it a couple times, and I haven't been able to, like, use it successfully. Like, Ditto's, like, you gotta do some mind games with Ditto. And I'm not smart enough for that. The Eeveelutions. Eevee is another one of those basic Pokemon that I'm actually gonna put on the list. Eevee's great, because without Eevee, like, we wouldn't have so many cool Pokemon. Eevee has so many of options to evolve into. Like, you got so many choices with Eevee, and it's awesome. Like, I wish the Eevee evolutions were a little better competitively. Like, especially as each generation, like, moves on, like, a lot of the Eeveelutions are just getting worse and worse. Like, they can't keep up with the competitive format these days. God, this list is getting so big. But still, like, the Eeveelutions, their designs are so simple, but they look so good. Vaporeon is my favorite of the Generation 1 Eeveelutions. It's good. I still don't consider it great, because it does need a lot to improve on. Like, most of the Eeveelutions, their move pools are so shallow too, which is probably the worst thing about them. Jolteon and Flareon. Like, I don't even know if I would put Jolteon in, like, the middle range, because, like, Jolteon is really not that good now in the competitive format. There's so many better electric options. Raikou, Mega Manectric, now we got Zeraora. Like, why would you use Jolteon? The Rotom forms. Jolteon's a little bad. Flareon's my least favorite evolution of this generation. And I'm still going to put in the same tier as Jolteon. Little bad. Like, once again, its move pool sucks. And it's super slow. It has Guts, which, like I said before, is one of my favorite abilities of all time. But it's a fire type. Fire types shouldn't get Guts, because then they have to run a Toxic Orb. Between Toxic Orb and Flame Orb is the better choice because it whittles you down slower. But since Flareon's a fire type, it has to use a Toxic Orb, which cripples it a lot more. So don't like it that much. Porygon, I don't care about Porygon. Don't hate it, I'll put in a little bad. Its evolutions are obviously better. Amistar, I don't really care about Amistar that much. I'll put it in middle range because it got Shell Smash, and I guess Lord Helix is a meme. I don't want to disappoint Lord Helix too much. Kabutops, though, I like Kabutops. Like, Kabutops, when people talk about, like, cool Pokemon in Generation 1, I rarely hear anybody talk about Kabutops. Like, everybody's so crazy about Cypher, and look, it's so cool with its sword hands. Kabutops got sword hands too! And nobody talks about Kabutops. Kabutops looks amazing. And I had a lot of fun with it competitively, like, way back in the day. Like, late ORAS. Especially when I use the Weak Armor ability. Like, you can also use it as a Swift Swimmer. And then I also use it in Z moves with Continental Crush. Like, I liked using Kabutops back in the day. I haven't used it recently. I haven't touched my 3DS in forever. Maybe I should get back to that and, like, do some online Pokemon. I'm sure people are still playing it, because Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee sucks. But back to Pokemon, we got Aerodactyl. I honestly don't care about Aerodactyl too much. It looks cool. I'll put Aerodactyl in good. Same with its Mega. Like, I'm not too crazy about Mega Aerodactyl either. Like, it has good things going for it, like insanely fast, it hits pretty hard. But not the best design, not the best ability for it. But still, pretty solid. That's a solid Pokemon. Snorlax, I love Snorlax. Snorlax, astounding. Like, classic Pokemon right here. Like, if you played Gen 1, you will never forget Snorlax. We're also doing a Sleeping Snorlax event in Pokemon Go right now. Coincidentally. It's pretty stupid, though, because they give Snorlax Yawn, which makes Snorlax really suck. But it's funny. It's like a meme. Because they did that Pokemon Sleep game, announced that Pokemon Sleep game, so now they're doing Sleeping Snorlaxes. There's the legendary birds. We're almost at the end of it. I don't really care about for legendary birds. Also, this person's Moltres' face is gone. Where's Moltres' face at? Moltres is my favorite one. But do I want to put Moltres in good? No, I'm gonna put Moltres in middle range. I like using Moltres in UU. I haven't used it too much, but every time I seem to build a team, it's like, I want to put Moltres on here. It's one of the best Scizor counters. The worst thing about it, though, is it uses two moves that are very inaccurate. I'm going to put it in middle range right now. If I use it more, it might go higher up. And Zapdos, little bad. Articuno, little bad. These Pokemon are both annoying in their own tier. Zapdos is competitively by far the best one, but it's just a freaking annoying Stallmon that's freaking annoying. And Articuno, even though Articuno sucks, in the PU tier, it does the same thing as Zapdos pretty much, and is freaking annoying. Now we got Dragonite. Dragonite? Obviously, another Astounding Mon. I used to not care about Dragonite too much. I thought, like a lot of people say, it's too derpy, but I love using Dragonite. It's fun to use, its design is fun. Like, Dragonite's awesome. Really good competitively, too. All the Mewtwo's. Just put Mew up here on top, too. Because these are the last Pokemon, these are the last 4 Pokemon right here, the Mew legendaries. I honestly don't care about Mewtwo too much. Mewtwo, I think, looks ugly. It looks hideous. Putting that in a little bad. It looks disgusted. Also, well, actually, I'm not going to spoil Detective Pikachu. I'm not going to spoil it. I was going to say something about it, but nope, not doing it. Mega Mewtwo X looks freaking disgusted. Like, Mega Mewtwo looks ugly. Mega Mewtwo X is 20 times as ugly. Like, God. And also, this person also cut off this Pokemon's head. This guy did not do the pictures very well, I gotta say. I saw Pokegame what made his list. I didn't see the list, but I'd seen what tier list he was using, and he had like the classic sprites, which looked pretty cool. And anyways, I'm using this one. I'm using cut off faces. Don't care. Mega Mewtwo Y though, I'll put Mega Mewtwo Y in middle range. Like all of these Pokemon are Ubers, which once again I don't play, but Mega Mewtwo Y I think actually looks good design wise. It looks a lot better than Mega regular Mewtwo in my opinion. It looks a hell of a lot better than Mewtwo X. And Mew's a good mon. Mew's adorable. Like, it knows every move in the game pretty much. Good shiny. Like, you can do a lot with Mew. Like, obviously you can do a lot with Mew. It knows every single move and it's 100 stats across the board, so you can literally do anything with a Mew, which is really cool. I haven't used it too much because, like, gosh, so many options. But, like, look at it, it's adorable. One of the cutest legendaries. Like, I can't say anything about Mew. I love it. Alright, God, this is my list. I am definitely not gonna rank these in tier-wise, though. I will do my favorite tier. Like, my favorite Generation 1 Pokemon is Gyarados. That's obvious. Second will be Charizard. I'll just put Charizard X right here. Because, like, I do like Charizard X more than regular Charizard, just because competitively Charizard is bad. Nidoking, third favorite Pokemon. Snorlax right next up. Then I'll do Dragonite, then Mega Pinsir. Like, since Mega Pinsir is pretty much just a Mega, like, I'm not really counting that. Like, I could do the same with Charizard X too, but Charizard's right here too, so I'll put them together. So my top 5 Generation 1 Pokemon: Gyarados, Charizard, Nidoking, Snorlax, Dragonite. These are my top 5 favorite Gen 1 Pokemon right here. All classic. Well, I guess Nidoking isn't... I don't think people really consider Nidoking too much of a classic. But I love all of these Pokemon. Kind of a... Yeah, this top 5 list is kind of kind of basic. This probably looks like 100 millions, a lot of hundreds of people probably have my similar top 5 Generation 1 picks. Is this really what my top 5 is? Like, these are like the basic 5. Might as well put Pikachu in my list. Huh. Man, that's surprising. Got a lot of Megas in the great tier. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. All over the great tier. Get the Megas out of here, though. Also, just ton of Generation 1 Pokemon. Like, the low ones, like, really don't count either. I will do... No, I'm gonna do Kingler. I'm gonna put Kingler as my 6th favorite Generation 1 Pokemon right now. I really like using Kingler. I don't care what you say. Piss off. Kingler is great. And you know what? Weazen's right after Kingler. and then Arcanine, and then Eevee. Man, Arcanine's really up here this high. Yeah, I do use him more than all of the Pokemon in my good tier. That's surprising that Arcanine's that high up. Alright, well, I'll also order my god-awful list. Like, obviously, there. Let's see. God, do I hate Farfetch more than I hate Jinx? Like... Farfetch is like a little like useless Pokemon. If you took Farfetch out of a Pokedex, if Farfetch was never part of a Pokedex, the alternate universe that doesn't have Farfetch as a Pokemon, like that the Pokemon franchise will be exactly the same. Like, I don't think it would change at all because Farfetch. There's no point to Farfetch's existence. I'm sorry to say, but it's useless in every aspect. Like, you could actually use Jinx. It, like, gets a decent speed tier. And Ice is a good offensive type. Also, pair with Psychic is pretty nice. And, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna put Jinx up a little bit. Go and give Jinx some respect. I'm also giving Mr. Mime a little respect. Most people, Mr. Mime is probably down here. But the movie made him move up a spot for me. Like... Mr. Mime made me laugh. Alright, this is my list. This is my list of all the fully evolved Generation 1 Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon being Gyarados. My least favorite Pokemon being Lickitung. And then here's everything in between right here. This is my 3rd tier list that I did. I also did the starter Pokemon. All starter Pokemon from Generation 1 to 7. And also I did Mega Evolutions, so if you want to see those, links might be in the description. Also, if you like what you see and you want to see more, here's my channel here, Sly Guy, Fedora hat right there. Subscribe to me, help me. I'm so happy that I got 23 subscribers though. If this was 22 yesterday, I finally got to 23. But anyways, I'm Sly Guy, this is bye bye.